Alright. Now I move this over here and this over here and buy some scrumptious reagents, even though I'm not using those yet. And we are ready to wander about and explore once again. Okay. And now I have an antibiotic sauce sphere. Wait, didn't I buy that skill for myself? Oh well, I'm probably not as good at casting it. No, I don't have it yet. Crud. It's one of the ones I haven't been able to afford just yet. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go. For real this time. That's right. Sorry about that earlier. Okay, let's see. Show. Let's take a look around. I still haven't even fully explored the town. Still. Okay, let's see. We could do our daily. Oh, there's the Orc chasm. Let's see. Should we start with our daily? And maybe just get it out of the way? Let's see. Still haven't done the misspelled cemetery with an unknown sorcerer deep inside. And now we have some giant crushed beer cans. My goodness. This must be the garbage falling from the sky. Huh. I should probably look into that. We've still got the hidden temple and a key that I got from the inexplicable door. There's the black forest where the black market hangs out. I think I should begin with the frat house and get myself a costume and then get, what was it, wooden teeth? Still haven't done the hippie camp either. Let's start with this. This seems like a good place to start. No. Let's see. 4. As you wander through the frat house, you see yet another creepy frat boy walking towards you. Why is he creepy? Because he's got booze? We blackout drunk every day. Because he has a hat? We've worn hats sometimes. What's creepy about him? You ready yourself for combat, but he doesn't seem to want to fight. Hey, brah, I need some help. I heard about this awesome way to get chicks to, like, do whatever you want. You take these bugs. They're called, like, Spanish flies, I think. You take them and put them in a blender, and you drink the juice, and you become totally irresistible to women. Drinking bugs makes women like you? Dude, you've never hung out with sorority orcs, have you, brah? Anyway, if you can find me some Spanish flies, I'll give you some high-quality booze. These weird dudes on a big ship over there said they could help me out, but I'm busy copying this homework, so it'll be in my handwriting. Start to leave, but he calls you back over. Oh, I forgot, brah. You can't make the love juice with less than 5 flies, so don't bother coming back until you've got at least that many, okay, brah? But I just did this. Alright, hold on a sec. We'll break costume slightly. And we'll run around. Let me see. We'll go with all I have to do is equip an antique helm instead. Okay, then I won't be in proper attire anymore while I'm out of uniform. Maybe I can find Spanish fly trap. As you wander the outskirts of the cove, you see a pirate with 2 hooks for hands and 2 peg legs leaning against a mizzen mast. Well, it could be worse. He could have had a peg face. Come on, guys. It's a stick figure art. The least you can do is draw the hooks. Oh there, landlubber. Where? Name's Lucky. I just got back from the Spanish Main. There be many a strange sighting over thar. Check out this strange plant I found. He fumbles in one of his pockets, which might be because he has a hook for a hand. It's pretty dangerous, and pulls out a weird little plant. It's a bulb that looks like a featureless face with a big mouth, and a growth at the top that resembles a sombrero. This be a Spanish fly. Oh! The deck suddenly gives way underneath Lucky, and he drops out of sight. The fly trap looks at you and says, Alimenteam set Seymour. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I know Seymour. I know a reference to a certain monstrous flytrap when I see it. It's so cute, you just have to take it with you. Poor Lucky. Okay. Alright. Is it a piece of equipment? Do I equips it? It's an offhand item. I do need to equip it. Men are from Mars. Fly traps are generally from Venus. Where does... Get that ginger ale out of my face. This one, however, is from a previously unknown country called Spain. They grow on the plains there. And the rain that falls there makes them grow very big. The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. Carnivorous and ill-tempered. The strange growth on the fly's head, which looks vaguely like a sombrero from south of the border, is generally regarded as an example of analogous evolution. It's certainly not in the same homeobox as other sombreros. Homeobox? Is that a scientific term? Because I ain't never heard of it. Oh well, whatever. Huh, what was that? A message? Yellow brick road. Oh. You know, you should have had a drink called a rabbit hole because it would take you to Wonderland, but yellow brick roads, they're what you follow to get out of Oz. Huh. Well, let's have a look at them. Where'd the yellow brick roads go? Where are they? They didn't fall onto recent items? Aye. So this came in today, but where are they? They're apparently awesome. They're vodka and tonic. Like the ones that will set you on your feet again, only more flamboyant. We recommend you follow these drinks. Follow these drinks. They lead to a wonderful mystical place called head-splitting hangovers. If hangovers are as horribly unpleasant as everyone seems to tell me, why do people go around collecting them all the time? You'd think they'd know better. Yeah, I didn't sell all this crap like I was supposed to last night. I should have. But I watched anime instead. Actually, no, wait, no, I went to bed instead. Actually, yeah. I watched anime this morning, though, instead of selling them, so... Same crime, different time. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Edward? A sassy pirate. Come on, give me a Spanish fly. No, not a leotard. Oh, haven't I done all these? I have. I'll just feed the crocodile. Flare gun. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not getting any flies. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? I don't know what. A carrot! The audience boos and various rotten pieces of produce, spare peg legs, and other detritus begin to litter the stage. A stuffed parrot smacks you in the forehead. You grab the parrot and beat feet. Here you go again. Come on. Where are... I'll put one finger here. I'm gonna go. Where's my flies? Where's my flies? I'm not finding flies. Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's, well, by a certain definition of tomorrow, it's basically 1 a.m. Monday morning, which as far as I'm concerned is basically Sunday because, you know, but technically it's Monday because, you know, it's after midnight. So, yeah. Of course, this is all Alaskan time zone, and depending on your time zone, it might still be Sunday, or it might be, well, deeper into Monday. I don't know. Time zones, man. I have this thing equipped. I know what to do. Oh well, I'm putting my eye patch back on. Yeah, piracy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the frat house. There it is. This frat boy is still a pledge, and thus must wear a French maid's outfit and dust the frat house. And then he got blasted with sauce. Poor guy. So we're just looking for some costume parts so I can disguise myself as one of you. Oh, murder by death. You open the door to one of the dorm rooms of the frat house and see a wigged out frat boy kneeling over the corpse of another frat boy. The live frat boy looks up at you, tears streaming down his face. Dude, what happened here? It wasn't hazing. I swear, bro, we don't haze anybody anymore. I just came in and found him like this. It looks like somebody strangled him with a hemp necklace and stuck an incense stick up his... Let's just say none of our guys would have done that. We may paddle people, but that's as homoerotic as we get. I don't know. This looks like a hazing incident gone bad. You guys are sure you get put on double secret probation for this? Look, we're already way in trouble because of that time we toilet papered the dean's house. Here, I'll give you Steve's paddle if you just don't tell anyone. You agree to keep silent? This is manslaughter. I mean, I do run around blasting people with super hot or chilled sauces all the time, but I don't know, man. This looks like manslaughter. This looks like murder. Murder 3. Why do I agree to be silent to this? I don't agree to be silent to this. This needs to be reported. Holy crap, you people. Why would you strangle someone? How's that even hazing? That doesn't even qualify as hazing anymore. That's straight up just murder. Well, no. No, this is not. No. Is this just normal here? Is this just normal for orcs? Should we just burn this entire place down? Because this is what they do to each other all day? You go down the basement of the frat house, warily protecting your backside from unwanted paddling. At the bottom of the stairs, you see a grisly sight. There are candles, mostly burned down, lit in a circle around a pledge, bent over with his pants around his ankles. Frat boys in red robes are passing out all around the circle. The pledge appears to be unconscious as well. It looks as if someone's been hitting the beer bong pretty hard. As you get closer, though, you see claw mark in several faces and a ferret tracks in the pools of blood. Somebody unleashed an army of attack ferrets on these guys. But who? And more importantly, who cares? This is a good chance to score some loot without having to fight a frat boy for it. A circle of candles, red robes, claw marks, pools of blood. I don't know about attack ferrets. This says demon summoning all over it. Pull back the red hood of one of the hazers and see he's wearing a baseball cap under it backward. Well, of course they'd wear it backwards. Just pull a bloody hat off of a dead guy. You know that's why it's red, right? It's like the red cap. It's been dyed in their blood. You cool with that? Okay, fine. Ah, there's a thought. The hippies could be attacking them. Oh, on Wednesdays, it's 3 a.m., which makes it technically a Thursday. I'm getting better about my times and time zones. Okay, not really. I just want to switch to space-time, okay? Space-time won't be at all confusing. We'll all be on the same time, and everyone will know exactly what's going on. It'll be so simple, too. It'll be a 37-hour day, and then each day will be divided into 11 parts, and then each of those 11 parts will be divided into 13 subcategories, which we'll call minutes, and then each of those will be divided into 137 subunits, and then those can be further subdivided. It'll be so simple and streamlined, it'll make perfect sense, and everyone will just be happy. Oh yeah. And then there's the days and weeks and years that have to be sorted out too, but they're super simple too, don't worry. We don't even have to deal with that nonsense like leap years. Though leap years are maybe more interesting. We could have a big celebration every 72.5 years if we tweak the system just right to give us an extra hour. It'll be a 1 hour long celebration. It'll be great. You appear to have wandered into the frat orc's workout room. Wandering among the benches and racks of weights, you find yourself puzzled by an obvious discrepancy. How come they're so into bodybuilding when they scrupulously avoid all other forms of work? You find a full bottle of rhinoceros hormones, and the mystery is solved. How's it solved anything? This is a bottle of rhinoceros hormones. Just like it says on the label, the frat boys used to spray it under their armpits in hopes of attracting cute co-eds. But mainly, all they attracted was horny rhinoceroses. So now they just inject it into their muscles to make them stronger. It's a potion that gives plus 100 muscle. Cannot be discarded, apparently. It's... So, how do I'll this is the last schedule thing. I'll make a schedule video later. This will be the last thing. Okay. I was a graveyard shift for, like, ever. Like more than a decade. I'm still on that schedule. I stay up till 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is nighttime for me. That's 5 to 6 a.m. is when I go to bed. I'm trying to make it consistently 6 a.m. now, and not an unstable bedtime. But, I wake up at 1 p.m. I wake up at 1 p.m. I have 2 hours to get ready for and go to work. I come home from work, and I generally get home around midnight. So, it's midnight when I get home. Then I need to make dinner, eat, take care of different things, play my idle games, work on videos, to have... to get the stuff together and posted. So generally it's 3 a.m. when I get around to streaming. And then I can stream for a couple of hours and still have maybe an hour before I go to bed, although many times my streams run long. Then I wake up at 1 p.m. the next day and the cycle repeats. So that's why my schedule looks the way it does. So, yeah. Anyway, And this is all Alaskan time zone. I don't know what your time zones are. Weekends are different because I don't work. So weekends, I can stream when I'd normally be at work. Anyway, I'll when I finish up with Kingdom of Loathing, I'll make a video and announce my current schedule. I think I still have the last one that I made up, but it's a little different than what I'm doing right now. Yeah, we'll get around to it. Okay, I still need... Okay, we've got deodorant, we've got a hat, we've got a paddle. Is that enough? Doesn't feel like enough. It feels like I should have more than that. Cargo shorts. I think that might be enough. I had 3 before. So... But I want to stay dressed as a pirate or an extreme thingy. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, there it is. Frat paddle. Cargo shorts. It's got a lot of pockets. Perfect for storing your cheat sheets. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. All right. Finish up with this game. Like, finish up this whole game. Oh, really? I should? Well, shoot. We'll try out all of our costumes on the pretentious artist then. Enter the Orcish frat house. Sneak upstairs to one of the bedrooms. You find a chest that contains their alcohol fund. And help yourself to a healthy chunk of it. I guess they'll be slightly less drunk at the next party. They probably won't be any less lame, though. In the front yard of the frat house, you encounter a frat boy working out on a weight bench. Hey, bro, how much can you bench? Oh, no, let's see. You grab a barbell and beat him to a pulp with it. About 300, I guess. We're just horribly, horribly violent. You approach the frat house, and the frat boys come running through the front door like a bat out of a frat house, carrying a six-pack. Beer, beer, yeah, beer! Then he passes out, and you steal his beer. His beer! Slouting is a combination of shouting and slurring. Slouting. That's like something you'd hear from, crap, what brain? The Alice in Wonderland guy. Come on. Hunting the Snow. Lewis Carroll. He loved to combine words like that. In the backyard of the Orcish frat house, you encounter a teary-eyed, drunken frat boy pouring some of his fody on the ground. This is for my dead homies. I'm gonna miss you guys. Thinking quickly, you grab the empty beer can and hold it under the stream of delicious malt liquor. It's free, as in free beer. That's unfortunate. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. On my end, everything is green. Everything is healthy. Everything is, yeah, so it's your internet that's acting up. As you approach the frat house, you notice all the frat boys are gathered. The archived video will be perfect, though. You ask one of them what's going on, and he tells you they're about to rumble. Oh, wait a sec. You can, with the little, oh, okay, you already know. Okay, never mind then. That was fast. You ask one of them what's going on, and he tells you that they're about to rumble with the members of a neighboring frat. You wait around to join their fracas. With a frat fracas, a fratcus. You sustain a few minor cuts and bruises, but I get a really good workout. Okay, hold on a sec. Okay, one moment, I can show this. Okay. So, underneath your stream, or any YouTube video, there should be settings, and over here there's quality. As you can see, I have my quality set pretty low for the stream that autoplays, and then I turn it off anyway, because, Why would I watch the stream that I'm streaming while I'm streaming it? Why, YouTube? Why is this a thing? So anyway, but yeah, there'll be settings. Normally it defaults to somewhere in the HD range. You can just drag it. You can just pick one of the lower options. It'll be significantly blurrier, but play significantly more smoothly. You know, if the stream's all jittery and you can't comprehend what I'm saying, my explanation probably didn't help you much. Anyway, maybe, but I mean, I'd have to have this visible on the screen where I could see it. So it just doesn't seem like a particularly useful thing for me to have playing the entire time in the background. It seems like a good way to waste resources and make my own stream worse. Justice for all! In the basement of the Orcish frat house, you find a filing cabinet filled with copies of exams from previous semesters. Wait a minute. This gives these jackasses an unfair advantage over serious students. I should do something about this. You tear up all the tests, getting a fairly good workout in the process. Please go back to the... Oh! I am sorry. That is a typical Hadriex mistake. You get slightly distracted, and you forget everything. Yeah. I've already got 2 monitors. I mean, I'd love to have a whole wall of monitors. I wouldn't need light bulbs anymore. I could just turn all the monitors on. But I'm not gonna do that. For one thing, I'd have to own a crap ton of monitors, and that's expensive. Then I'd have to figure out a way to set them all up. I mean, one of the monitors I got it super cheap. Like I just saw a random monitor at Value Village, and I'm like, oh wow, this works? This is cheap? It has no stand. Like, literally, it's just kind of balanced, and it's been this way for years now. I just have it balanced. It'll start sliding and falling over, so I put things like these boxes of, well, various Magic the Gathering cards. Like, that's what's holding my second monitor in place. Now I gotta put this back. Like, just the weight of several card boxes is holding it, and then it's propped up against a number 10 can of corn. That's what holds my monitor in place. So, yes, my monitor is held in place by magic. That is true. I never actually thought of that. So yes, that and corniness, because, yes, the corny wizard. That does sound about me. Alright. Let's continue our adventure. As you approach the frat house, you're accosted by a gang of frat boys. Pledge! One of them shouts. Prepare for your initiation. We're going to lock you in the trunk of this car with a case of whiskey, and you can't come out until you drink it all. I got a better idea. How about I beat the crap out of you and steal your whiskey? Whee! This isn't a case. This is one bottle. Would have been a better deal the other way around. See, I mean, if alcohol poisoning wasn't a thing, this sounds like hazing. It at least sounds like hazing. Just strangling someone to death? That's not hazing. It's not. It's not. I mean, yeah, alcohol poisoning's a thing, and I don't know. I honestly don't know what the alcohol content... I mean, actually... I mean, when I get whiskey, it's 80 proof, but, you know, we only use it for, like, medicine. I know that they come in different proofs, so it really depends on how intense it is. And then, of course, the person that you do it to, because some people will just die. And other people might not even get fully intoxicated. Because yeah, body mass is a thing, and that's just one factor. There are others that are, you know... Anyway. Yes, I will. The next time I see Schneider, I'll have to... Maybe I'll call him. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to find anything else of interest there, but there's another way I can approach this place, and that is... what we really did all this for. Attempt a frontal assault. And I got his dentures, just like that. You march up the front door of the frat house and knock loudly. A muscle-bound frat orc opens it. Before you can speak, he says, "Thanks for hooking me up, brah. I totally lost my key, brah," and shuffle past him. Once you're inside the frat house, it's a simple matter of making your way down to the basement and retrieving Karanch's dentures from the frat boy's ridiculous trophy case. You'd mentioned there was a whole bunch of secret rooms, though, and that I'm curious about. They have a surprising number of secret rooms in it. Wonder what that's all about. Yes, I do. Is it possible to go in there? Okay, hold on. I have to... Alright, let's visit the pretentious artist. Then we're going to swap costumes and we're going to go in. Let me see. So he was... a new tattoo. Beer! I suppose I deserved that. Come on, put on. That's my favorite costume. That's the best one. Okay. Look at that attention to detail. That marvelous... Ooh, it's a snowflake. I like that one. I thought it was going to be something really extreme, but okay. Didn't I have more costumes than this? Or is this it? Arr. Alright, so now we are covered in tattoos. I don't seem to be able to equip and unequip them, huh? It's fine. Alright, so we're in the pirate costume. You toss the dentures down on Captain Crunch's table. Here are your wooden teeth. There's some weird stains on them, but I'm hoping those were when you lost them. Those were there when you lost them. Now, can I join the crew and set sail? Well, almost. The captain says, baring his teeth in a crooked grin. But you gave me my word. I gave you me word as a pirate. And part of the pirate's code explicitly states that a verbal contract with a pirate isn't worth the paper it's printed on. Or on which it would be printed. Anyway, only masters of the ancient art of insult beer pong are truly worthy of joining me crew. You have to defeat Ricketts, the current reigning champion, if you wish to sail with Captain Crunch. He turns around to address the bar. Hey, does anyone else have a crew I can join? A chorus of, no for you, no noobs, crew digist, and know how to bilge answers you. You shrug and turn back to the captain. Okay, fine, let's get it over with. Oddly, this quest isn't showing up in my current quest list. So, where do I find Ricketts? Is he here? He spot a small crowd of people in a corner of a bar. You wander over to see what the hoopla is about. They're standing around a large plank of wood resting on some barrels with a dozen red plastic cups arranged on the top. A pirate presides over the scene, tossing a small white ball in the air and catching it as he surveys the crowd, sneering. The red disposable cup. If someone says disposable cup, it's the one you'll picture. unless you picture those paper ones with the kind of patterny thing on them, the abstract pattern. They're both made by the same company, so, you know. Oh, crap. Did I just lose my place? No, crap. I shouldn't have done that. Oh my gosh, so many quests. Okay, good, we're still in. Okay. Bah! Have none of ye lily-livered scallywags and brassies to challenge old Don Ricketts, ye snivelling caverns. Too yellow to face the master, are ye spindle-shanked vermin. There's hardly any point, Ricketts. Not a man jack of us managed to beat ye at beer pong in months. And we're tired of your insults ways besides. It's insult beer pong, you dunder-headed git. That's the point. Well, and all, but ye needn't have said that about me granny. That were right uncalled for. Burn me and sink me, growls Ricketts. Is there naught here what ain't a lukewarm pansy? You push through the crowd and look Ricketts in the eyes. I reckon I'll take ye on, you scurvy sea dog, you growl as menacingly as you can. Rickett laughs menacingly. So the landlubber wants to face me, eh? All right, whelp, I'll take your challenge. Beat me, and I'll give you me title, by God. He laughs again. Not that you've a bloodless bastard's chance of defeating me, mark ye. Not in a month of Sundays. Bring it on, you, jerk. Well, I have a book of piratey insults. Rickett smirks at you as he dribbles his pong ball on the table. Are you ready for your drubbing, sprat? I'll give you no quarter for being green, by odds blood. Well, we'd better get this over with quick, before you become completely incomprehensible. The pirate lobs his balls at your cups. Your face is as foul as a drowned goat. These are the insults that I was getting back from my insult book attacks. I think that this is the best one. I'm really not comfortable being compared to your girlfriend that way. It's so perfect. Mayhaps I underestimated you a touch, lover, he says, bringing the toss. However, not a single man has faced me and lived to tell the tale. It only seems that way because you haven't learned to count to 1. Gah! The sweat beads on his forehead. Oh my gosh, I'm not reading the top. Sorry. Rickett falters as he makes his throw, and the ball is wide off the mark. You catch it before it hits the floor, grinning with satisfaction at his narrowed eyes and furrowed brow. He starts to speak, but is cut short by the plop of the ball landing in another of his cups. 1,000 curses on ye, and the devil take your luck, he snarls. Sweat beads on his forehead as he takes careful aim at your end of the table and growls, Suck on this, you miserable, persistent wretch! I don't don't have one that seems aimed at this particular thing. Suck on this. I guess I'll just go with insulting him like this. Okay. You laugh as Ricket's eyes widen and he fumbles the shot. It's like, how do these lame insults actually work? I mean, the previous two were at least a little bit cutting, but it's like, why would that throw you off? That's nothing. The ball bounces high, and you spike it forcefully back onto his side of the table, where it lands in one of his cups with a resounding splot. "Souse me for a garnet," mutters Rickles, the colour darting out of his face. "That be the devil's own backspin, and no mistaking it." His resolve clearly broken. The rest of the game goes quickly. Soon the other pirates are cheering and lifting you on their shoulders, proclaiming you to be the new master of insult beer pong. After a few victory laps atop the ocean of revelers, you swagger back over to Captain Carancha's table, flush with your victory. "Well now, Mr. Fancy Pants, what do you think of that? Truly, 'twas a most impressive display of verbal prowess. I suppose you'll be wanting to be inducted into me crew now, eh? Actually, I was thinking of going pro with the insult beer pong circuit. Maybe I don't need you, and I don't need your crew. What do you think of that? I think there'd be no such thing as insult beer pong circuit, so I wish you good luck, and I'm glad to be rid of ye. Wait, I'm sorry. The rigors of your interview process just got me burned out a little. Please, may I join your crew?" "Well, all right. You can board the ship and report to..." You're not giving me enough letters. "Faculi? For your assignments?" "The what?" "Well, it's actually called the forecastle, but we pirates are too busy, so we usually call it the forecastle. Me and my crew are even busier than that, so got it. So, what do you want me to do with the forecastle? That. Well, the captain responds, for your insolence, I'll be giving you the most menial task I can think of. You'll swab the mizzen mast, polish the cannonballs, and shampoo the rigging before you'll be a full-fledged member of my crew. Do I have to wear some kind of humiliating outfit while I do it? Great Mike Nesmith, no! We may be no good thieving, lying brigands, but we're not frat boys. Oh. Okay, point me to the ship and I'll get to work. Oh, really? Holy crap. It's a new quest area. You fight like a dairy farmer. How fitting, you fight like a cow. It's good. That was a good one. This pirate is practically smothered in various creams. He slathers on various unguents for everything from dry skin to missing limbs. There's a missing limbs cream? Wow. No one knows why he does it. Maybe he's born under a bad sign. He usually spends his time hanging out in a white room with black curtains, far from the sunshine of your love. But today, he's passing the time on a pirate ship before he dances the night away. He sounds like a vampire smearing sunscreen on so thick he can walk in the day. He smears some kind of icy hot muscle relaxing cream on you. Ah, biofreeze. Yeah. That stuff's intense. Can be anyway. Alright. You feel an arm slip around your waist and look to see a male pirate clinging to you. Hey, let's sit down for a while and talk about our feelings. How about we don't? Tears well up in the clingy pirate's eyes. I just feel so emotionally distant from you right now. Can you just hold me for a while? So much for him. Blast him off the ship. An impractical joke. You walk across the forecastle. You're accosted by a pirate. There seems to be a lot of them on the pirate ship, oddly enough. Hey there, swabby! I wonder if ye could run an errand for me, what with ye being the new guy and all. Sure. You figure he's gonna send you off to hunt snipes or something, but figure you might as well get the hazing over with quickly. At least there don't seem to be any paddles in sight. I left me spare hook in a supply closet over there. Would you mind fetching it for me? You open the door of the supply closet, expecting someone to jump out and shout supplies. Instead, you're doused with freezing water from a bucket that was resting atop the door. Well, perceptions is not one of my stats. And I'm wearing an eye patch, so I've only got half as much eye as usual. So, okay, fine. Ha ha ha, that was hilarious. What a great and not at all annoying practical joke. Let's celebrate with some grog. You let the practical joker drink himself under the table. Then you carefully saw most of the way through his peg leg, cut the belt to his trousers, and shout, "Fire! The ship must be on fire!" right in his ear. Ships don't actually burn. Like, I haven't actually seen it, but I know that the Mythbusters spent like an entire episode trying to burn a sailing ship. And they couldn't. With flamethrowers, with all the normal things you see in movies that cause ships to burn. No, the sails are wet. The wood is wet. And this makes perfect sense to me because, well, I've lit wood stoves many, many times. It's not so easy. You can't just take a match and put it against a log. Nothing happens. Of course, if you were to drop a match in the powder room, that might be different, but that's not what we're talking about. Well, I didn't see it, so... Oh, you mean the, Oh, you mean from Monkey Island. Slime tube? What now? What the? There's no such thing as a clean pirate. This is an anachronism. This cannot exist. This cannot be allowed to exist. We must correct this. We must make him filthy with sauces. Once he's been turned into Pigpen. Pruff? The chamber music of the sea. You find yourself alone on the forecastle, finally able to enjoy a rare moment of silence amidst the hustle and bustle of a functional pirate ship. You gaze out across the open ocean and spot a rock sticking out of the water with... No, it can't be. Yes, it is! No, surely not. Yes, surely, sure. No, it's not possible. Yes, it's totally possible. There are 2 mermaids on top of the rock. Do you think they'll sing for you? Have you ever heard of sirens? Plug your ears and hide. They do! They spy you and start singing a mermaid song, each to each, full of free-spirited longing. They sing about how great it would be to have legs, so that they could wear right flannel trousers and walk along the beach. They sing about how much it sucks to live underwater, how their hands are always pruny, how they can never get their hair to do what they want. They sing of mighty undersea kingdoms and of the revolutions that placed those kingdoms with democratic republics, which started out idealistically but degenerated into soul-crushing bureaucracy and infighting. No democratic public could ever degenerate into bureaucracy. No, and everyone would get along. They'd all, no, that couldn't happen. What is this horrible fictional undersea dystopia? Pure fantasy and balderdash, that's what it sounds like. They sing of the vast treasures. Sing more. Hidden in countless shipwrecks, and the inevitable mounds of paperwork and hefty taxes that would come from finding them. All in all, it's a little depressing. When they start the next verse, which seems to be either about either an artist or a nunchuck-wielding turtle, you kind of tune out. Teenage... They want to sing about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Did you tune out? Still, the whole experience is profoundly mystical. It almost gives you the courage necessary to eat a peach. No, I hadn't noticed that. Come on, baby, find my pliers. What? Are we ever going to reach the new area? I thought that the Captain Carunch was promising to take me into the cruise so we could go someplace. I mean, I don't mind wandering about the pirate ship, but we must arrive at some island or something sooner or later, right? As you cross the forecastle, the ship lurches unexpectedly. Well, it's pretty expected that the ship's going to lurch, but this one caught you by surprise. And you stumble. The seasoned pirates nonchalantly adjust to the motion, then point at you and laugh. Yeah, and then you get on land, and then you become land sick. Which is just as bad as being seasick, more or less. Just because your body can't adjust back. It gets you coming and going, the sea does. You must be the new cabin boy, me hearty. A pirate says, I can see you haven't got your sea legs yet. I'm sure I'll be an expert seaman in no time. Now there be a joke that never gets old. But listen, there's a secret to keeping your foot on a sea vessel, says I, and if you do me a favor, I'll teach it to ye. I've misplaced my favorite pair of barnacle pliers. They're left-handed, you see, so no other pair will do. A fine pair of pliers they be, and they're designed by the seafaring trio Moorman and Tab. If you find me Moorman, Tab, barnacle pliers, I'll help you out. Well, I see Mormon, Tab. Mormon, so a reference to the Church of Latter-day Saints. Tab. I don't get this one. Barnacle pliers. I don't think there really is a pair of pliers that will take a barnacle off of a ship. Barnacles are a pain in the butt. And they're sharp. That's why you keel haul someone, you drag them along and all the sharp barnacles rip them up. That's what the whole keel hauling thing is. Apparently its survival rate is not so hot. But that's mostly because of the drowning. Sure. The trick is to retrace your steps. Do you remember where you last saw them? Yeah, I think they were right over there, where that big pile of cannonballs be. Okay, hold on a sec. The ship is lurching back and forth, and you have cannonballs piled up just on the deck? That doesn't work. They're balls. You walk over to the pyramid of cannonballs and get to heaving them out of the way. You probably should have started at the top of the pyramid, though. You pull one ball out of the bottom, and the whole stack falls on top of you. You spend the next few minutes extricating yourself, but don't find any pliers. A few hours later, after you search the entire ship, the pirates let you know there's no such thing as a Mormon Tab barnacle pliers, and that the whole thing was a prank. Well, at least lifting those cannonballs was a good workout. A chatty pirate. You're right, every pirate starts with the letter C. I didn't notice that. The other day I was standing here on the ship, looking at the ocean, and then another pirate rocked up and looked at the ocean with me for a while, and then he walked away. Then I went down to the galley and ate lunch. It was nothing fancy, just some hardtack and grog. Wonder why they call it hardtack anyway. Guess it's because it's dehydrated. I'm not really sure where the tack part comes from. Anyway, I finished lunch, then I went upstairs and stared at the ocean some more, and then... You leap overboard to escape the pointless chatter. The cold water quickly sets your teeth chattering, though. Alright. I'm actually about out of time for today, unfortunately. Because I had intended to do this stream like an hour and a half ago, and I didn't realize the rollover was... Yeah, and then I had to wait for the rollover. That just means we'll have more adventures tomorrow. And I'll have planned for it better. So, we're going to go ahead. Stupid. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Anyway. A crusty pirate. And oh, this pirate is a crusty old salt, covered in crusty old salt and barnacles. His attitude and his hygiene habits combine for perfectly crusty synergy. You hope he's a member of the upper crust, because you don't want anything to do with the lower crust. Oh, hey, we got a barnacle. Hatches into a barnacle. Cool. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to eat, drink, and all that when I get back a little later. I'm going to head out now. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.